Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day, start to their week, because I'm dropping this video on Monday, May 20th. And before I even start this video, if you do follow me on IG, I already gave this company a big shout out. But again, I want to give them a big shout out because they did send over 2 supplements, and it is Keto Labz, and they did send over Stim, and they sent me the new hybrid with the new seal. I have my the other hybrid that I have up here, if you guys see it. This one came with the black seal with the white lettering on it, and the new one has the colors on it. Pretty dope. So you already know, guys, this review is going to be on Stim. And the flavor for this, it's called It Was All a Dream. Honestly, it's one of the best flavors I've tasted when it comes to any pre-workout. And no, guys, this is not because it got sent over to me or you got it in the mail for free. No, it's none of that. This pre-workout, and I'll tell you why. Because I have a picky brother, you can say that, when it comes to pre-workouts. And I have another friend as well. If the pre-workout doesn't taste good, even if the effects are awesome or amazing, like let's say Time Cop version 2, like that thing tastes disgusting, but the effects are amazing and you down it because of that. They don't do that. They literally just threw my Time Cop away in the trash at the gym, and they whipped out whatever pre-workout they had in their book bag. That's the kind of palate that they have when it comes to pre-workouts. And they all tried them out, and they did say that this is one of the best flavors, and it tastes natural, meaning that it's low when it comes to the sugar taste to it. They do use sucralose in here, but it doesn't like have that like overdose of sugar like you see in Panda or in other pre-workouts. And the reason why I say Panda is because Panda kind of goes a little heavy when it comes to these flavoring, even though it doesn't have any sugar. But you know what I mean, if you use any Panda products, they kind of get a little bit on the sweet side. Nothing on my end that I can't down, but again, this is comparing it to somebody who has a sensitive palate or who doesn't want to take a pre-workout that kind of tastes like, chemically or kind of nasty. So when it came to this flavor of It Was All a Dream, this goes and it gives out a shout out to Biggie in the song Juicy. And the owner Mike did clarify it on IG about a week ago, and he did go supplement by supplement what was behind each supplement. So it was a quick and a cool breakdown of why he named them that kind of way. And now the Stim Thug name comes from Slim Thug, who is a Texas rapper. He owns, I believe it's called Swisher House, and he was affiliated with Paul Wall. And that whole grill scenario that went down there in the early 2000s heading into the late 2000s. So that's what the theme behind this pre-workout name was, and for the flavor. Now, when it came to the flavor, the best way to describe it is like a nice peach, like southerny fruit flavor, and it does taste natural. You get a little tiny bitterness at the end, and I think that's just because of the araya, but really nothing like nasty that you gotta be like, like you put a face. No, you kind of want to sip on it. And so if I were to rate this flavor, rating 1 out of 10, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 just because of the low sugar intensity that your taste buds get. And also, it's not a chore to down at all. And I feel like they did a great job on this. So Mike, thank you so much for doing a great job on this one. And you do awesome jobs like on that lemon squeeze for the hybrid. I liked it. It wasn't acidic at all. So again, this is an awesome flavor. It was all a dream. So pick that flavor up if you do have a sensitive palate. Now let's get into the supplement facts, and then I'll share my experience with you guys and the way I've taken it and have been taking it. You're getting a serving size of 1 scoop, and it is 17.2 grams. Now, when it comes to weighing it out, it's kind of right there. So for me, I don't even gotta think twice. I just take a scoop, flat level scoop, and call it a day. So that is a plus. No extra weighing here and there, taking a gram. Nah, hit on the nail with the scoop. Now we are getting 20 servings in here, but that's kind of like the basic amount that we are getting in all these pre-workouts. Doesn't matter what company it is. Some kind of want to be a little bit more generous and give you 21, 25, but that all depends on the manufacturer and if they could get a great deal. But honestly, 20 servings for a pre-workout, especially a great one like this. Now, the first ingredient we are getting is vitamin B6 as pyridoxine HCl at 20 milligrams, some vitamin B12 as methylcholine, sorry if I chopped that up, at 0.25 milligrams. And we are getting some chloride as pink Himalayan salt at 180 milligrams, some sodium at 120 milligrams. So we are getting some type of pumps and hydrations with the pink Himalayan salt and added sodium. Now sodium, it doesn't say where it was from, but you already know that kind of goes into the pumps and adds a little bit to the hydration as well. Now we are getting citrulline malate at 7,000 milligrams. That's for the pumps, but remember, citrulline attached to malic acid, but it doesn't give us a ratio on it, so I'm gonna say 1-to-1 just to be on the fair side on that. And we are getting some beta alanine at 3,500 milligrams, 0.3 more than the recommended amount, which is 3,200. So we're already winning with that. If you like that sense of urgency, the little itchy feeling, then you know this is gonna get you going, especially at 3,500 milligrams. Now the next ingredient we are getting in here is betaine anhydrous at 2,500 milligrams, and we are getting some agmatine sulfate as Acmus trademark name at 1,000 milligrams. That will add to the pumps and add a little bit of that focus into the pre-workout. And talking about focus, we are getting some DMAE at 500 milligrams, more than a recommended amount. This is more than double that I've seen in other pre-workouts, and this does go into the mood elevation and also to the focus. So I love seeing that in here. That one and Alpha GPC, those are my favorite ingredients to see in a pre-workout, especially when it comes to focus. Now let's get into the next ingredient, and we are getting some caffeine adrenasis at 350 milligrams. So automatically we're counting this as a high stim daily for us stim heads, or this is high stim for those who will take a lower amount in caffeine in their pre-workout. Now the next ingredient we are getting in here is a Arenasis 10-to-1 ratio as herbal extract at 300 milligrams. That's a great amount of Oraya in it. And you know, Oraya is there to elevate your mood and to get you in that good headspace, and you know, to give you that nice well-being feeling, like GGH says, because there's no other words to describe it unless you want to whip out the dictionary, but that's up to you guys and it's up to your discretion. Now we are getting some more caffeine in here as decaffeinated malate as Infinergy trademark name at 100 milligrams. Now decaffeinated malate is caffeine attached to malic acid, and it doesn't give us any ratio on this, so I'm gonna say 1-to-1 again at 100 milligrams. So this at the 450 milligram level of caffeine in this pre-workout. Now the next ingredient we are getting in here is some cocoa extract. It says standardized to 50% of the cocoa alkaloids at 50 milligrams. And we are getting some alpha yohimbine 98% at 1 milligram, which is a great amount. Honestly, it's just enough for you, you know, to get that good effects on it. But at 1 gram, I did not feel like that at all in this pre-workout every time I took it anyways. And at 1 gram, it's a perfect amount. Now, we are getting some other ingredients in here, and it does say silicone dioxide and A flavors, sucralose, and a sulfamine potassium, and that's it. That is the whole label. Now let's get into the experience, because I had fun with this one, and you won't believe who tried this one out first. Now when I say that is because if you guys did watch my live with Ace, you didn't know that my mom kind of works out with us whenever we pick her up, or whenever she's like, hey, come scoop me up so I can get a good workout with you guys. And she did try this out, and she's in that 50 age realm, not 60 yet. She's like, I think like 58. She's gonna turn 50. I'm not sure. I gotta double check, you know. But she's up there, and she was the first one to take this one, as she does like to work out and, you know, tries pre-workouts. And she's like, oh, this label looks sick. Let me try it out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll try it out tomorrow. She loved this. She tried this both times at the half scoop and full scoop level. She says one scoop is a little bit too much for her, so she takes half a scoop whenever she wants to do a quick 45-minute gym session. Now, when it came to my brother and I, like I said, my brother had a sensitive palate, but he loved this one and he continues to take this one. He actually takes this one more than me. And if you hear it, it's kind of almost running out, just because, you know, 3 people taking 1 tub at a 20 serving tub, it kind of goes away pretty fast. And the effects of this are very different, like in the sense that it's not too intense that it's gonna leave you like with jitters or anything like that. No. When you do take this, it does take about 15 or 20 minutes to start kicking in. Now, at the 20-minute mark, the beta is the first ingredient you will feel from the Stim Thug, and it kind of lasts for like about 20 minutes, meaning that it will hit that 40-minute mark and you still will feel it. But between those 20 minutes to that 40-minute mark, you will start feeling more of the Araya come in with the caffeine adrenasis, and you will start feeling good. Getting into those 45 minutes, going into the 50 minutes, that's when it all starts coming together and you're flying into your workout and you're pushing those weights. You're feeling good. You're not like crazy, you know, let me do this machine, then jump into the next, to the next. No, you are feeling in control. You are feeling focused, but at the same time, you're feeling driven. You're feeling excellent. Your mood has just changed from groggy, I just woke up 5 in the morning, to, okay, I'm up. I'm about to hit, you know, chest today, or I'm about to hit arms, or I'm gonna do all around and hit legs as well, even though we don't like doing legs because the effects last longer than we like. But like I said, this one at the 50-minute mark, you will get all the effects on this. Nothing negative. I didn't grind my teeth. I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't quiet. I was able to bop to my music. It actually elevated the mood when I put on the headphones, because I tried this without headphones because I go with my brother and he kind of forgets his headphones, so I don't want to leave him by himself. So we were able to chat it up, and then when he does bring his headphones, you know, I throw mine on, and you know, it was a good time. Now, the first time I tried this, it was without any pump formulas, and the pumps were decent. I'm not gonna say that you couldn't stack anything on this, but good thing I do have the Thickwood right here, and I have the original flavor, the fruit punch right here. It's like this much left, just because I want to stretch it out, because it's so amazing, and it's just because I want to stretch this out because it has an amazing reaction to it. I feel like this is one of the most fast acting liquid pumps, and this is also by Labz, and I've been purchased this a while back, and my buddy and I, we've been called this the king of pumps. And second to this is Sicario Swole, the liquid pump as well from Extreme Cartel. So coming back to this, this has become one of our family's favorite pre-workouts to take. Mom, brother, and myself included. So all around, Labz, Mike, you know, you did a great job with this, and I'm happy to say that I'm giving this my stamp of approval. 10 out of 10 for the flavor, and 10 out of 10 for the experience. Now, I will say this is not something you take every day, just because it has the Araya Genesis in here. Maybe like 2 days, you take it back to back. Have a rest day in which you don't take anything, maybe just like coffee, or maybe a pump formula, or something that doesn't have Araya, maybe like a light nootropic, and then come back to it on the 4th or the 5th day. That's how we've been taking it. Google the effects of Araya, and it says after using it for 3 to 4 days, it kind of gives you negative returns. So that's why I cut it off at the 2-day mark, and then, you know, try another pre-workout that doesn't have that, and then come back to it within a day or so. So that's the way I'm recommending it. You should take it, and I haven't felt any bad side effects on that. So again, this Stim Thug gets 10 out of 10 for flavor, 10 out of 10 for experience. And honestly, I give this my stamp of approval, and I can't wait to see what else Kilo Labz got for us, guys. And I'll put my discount code up here for NutriCartel. I haven't got one for Kilo Labz yet because for some issue I had some issues with the application. It's taking longer than expected, but you can pick this one up at NutriCartel, and you still will get the same 15% off. So with that, guys, I'll leave you, and I'll catch you on the next video.